Helping Paws is a volunteer-based nonprofit located in Hopkins, Minnesota. Helping Paws is training service dogs. We train service dogs primarily for three types of people: individuals with physical disabilities, veterans and first responders with PTSD, and facility dogs. Our facility dogs are working in courtrooms and mental health situations.
Spent 20 years in the Army, and Desert Storm came up, and I volunteered. And then I got out and went about my career, and September 11th happened. And so I left my job and went to war with the intent purpose of deploying. During my time there, I was injured, and I came home. And my dad was in World War II in Korea. My grandfather was in World War I. And my role models, those two guys, just kind of didn't say anything. So that's what I did. I thought, I'm going to put all of my pain, all of my trauma, all of my issues, I'm going to put it in a nice little shoebox, and I'm going to put it on the shelf with my little medals and my coins and all of that business, and I'm going to ignore it. Well, that led to some severe isolation and some pretty tough mental health issues. I didn't leave my house. I didn't go to church. I didn't go to school. I didn't take my kids to the park. I barely went to the doctor. And I finally asked for help. And I ran into a guy by the name of Jason Halverson, who has Atticus, a service dog trained by Helping Paws, and he said, "Oh, bro, you gotta check out Helping Paws. These dogs are so smart, and they are so in tune to you, and the training that you go through, you create this bond." Copper was so in tune to me that if I just started staring off in the distance, he would just come up and put his head on my lap. And I go, "Oh, what up, buddy?" You know, days turn to weeks, weeks turn to months, months turn to years, and you know, I started going to the store. I started going to Home Depot. I started taking my kids to Cub Scouts. I went to functions. I went to church. Copper gave me back my freedom and some independence that I just didn't have. These dogs save lives. I mean, I'm a better dad, I'm a better husband, a better friend, a better person because of Helping Paws and the volunteers and the people that are donating money tonight. Because, you know, Copper, up until his last breath, was thinking about me. Copper got cancer. He was not doing well, and I thought, well, this is the day, and I brought him to the vet, and it's time. And I said, "Will you put a blanket on the floor for me?" Because I'd been thinking, how am I going to do this that is respectful to Copper? Because you always feel like you're giving up when you have an animal, and I wanted him to know he was loved. So they put a blanket on the floor, I carried him in, put him on the blanket, and I curled up around him, and of course I was sobbing, and his last instinct was to look at me and lick my face. Copper was a helper. Helping Paws is an organization that wouldn't exist without helpers. I have full faith and confidence in their mission and what they're doing because it changed my life.